Hey guys, this is Afizullah Masoodi and welcome to the High-Tech Software Solutions channel. Today we're gonna work on some basic CRUD functionalities in Laravel. And before we start, I want to say that if you didn't have subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button and the bell icon for more videos. And please subscribe to my channel. It will also motivate me to show you some cool stuff, some other cool stuff like this. Let's start our working on our CRUD functionality in Laravel. I have already installed the Laravel project, and if you didn't, you can go to laravel.com and do so. And I have already opened it in my code editor. So let's go to our resources, views, and welcome.blade.php file. Because the home directory that has been loaded into our browser, or if we go to our project folder, it is the welcome page. This is the welcome page. So we're going to be creating this CRUD for categories, for example. So let's make a link for category. Let me erase this all the other links. We can say categories here, and this we will leave it empty for now. Save it. First of all, for our CRUD functionalities, we need a controller. So let's make our controller. First of all, we should go to our project folder, which is located in cd.cd/wamp64 www.crud folder. And for creating controller, we can say php artisan make controller, and our controller's name should be CRUD controller. And for it to be a CRUD controller, or we can flag it as resource. It will create all the methods that we need for our CRUD functionalities. Hit enter. Our controller has been created successfully. After our controller, we need a model for controlling our database connection. So we can say php artisan make model, and our model name should be CRUD, and our model should be CRUD. Yeah, it's enough. Click enter. Our model has been successfully created. Now for creating our table, we need a migration, and we can do so by saying php artisan make migration, and our migration name should be create categories table, and it should be creating table, and which table? Categories table. Press enter. Okay guys, our migration has also been created successfully. Let's now open these newly created files. I'm going to minimize it. First of all, we created our controller, which is located in app under http under controllers folder, and here's a CRUD controller. As you can see, all the built-in methods have come because we declare it as resource. One thing more before continuing is for using our resource CRUD controller. It has also some routes, and we can declare it in our routes folder web file. At the bottom we can say route, because our controller is resource, so we can say resource, and it should be CRUD. And which controller? CRUD controller. That's all the routes for our CRUD functionalities. And for checking it, you can say in a command prompt php artisan route list. As you can see, this is all the list of routes that we created within our controller. So let's go to our welcome.blade. First of all, we need an index page for our controllers, and this is the link. This should be the link for our index page, and it should go to route. As you can see in the list, it is crud.index. It's our route's name, so we can say route crud.index. It will go to the index page. Let's refresh our page. As you can see, categories list link, and if you click on it, it goes to our index functionality or method in the controller. First of all, we need to be able to create some categories, and for that, in our index file, let's first create our load a view here, and we can say return view index is fine, and save it and come to the browser and refresh it. As you can see, it says the index page not found. We can create, now we should create the index file, index page. We can see new file in our views folder, index.blade.php. And here, first of all, we need a link or a button to be able to create categories. Let's create it manually. It should go to our routes. Which route? As you can see, crud.create. crud.create. Let's close our anchor tag, and in here we can say create category. Save it and refresh. Now you can see we have a link that says create category, and if we go to this link, it's blank because we have nothing in our create method. First of all, we have to return a view also here. We can say it by create, return view create. Now we should create this view in our views folder, new file, create.blade.php. Okay, this is our file. Here we can have an h1 which says create new category, and after h1 we need a form, and its action would be route, and it should be crud.store. As you can see in the list, it is crud.store because now after create we want to store the data into our database, and we can say that route is crud.store. Its method should be post. Let's close our form tag, and here we only need an input, which type should be text and name should be, for example, our category has title. You can say title, and a placeholder which says enter your title, and we need a button to submit our form. The type should be button, and its value should be create. Save it. Let's see our form. As you can see, this is fine for creating some categories. Okay, now this won't work because we have not declared our database connection. Let's go first declare our database connection, and for that we can go to .env file in our root from our root directory, and as you can see in here, first of all you need db database. What should be our database's name? It should be CRUD. My username of phpMyAdmin is root, and it doesn't have any passwords. Let's go to our browser and phpMyAdmin. Let's create a database. What did we name it? We name it CRUD. Let's select our Unicode. Create. As you can see, our database has been successfully created. Okay guys, now let's go to our CRUD controller and work on our store method. First of all, we need to validate our data, and we can do that by saying this arrow validate. And what should we validate? What is coming through the request through form. And we can declare an array, and in this array we can say what was the name of our field. It was title equals to required, and that's all we need because we have one input to submit. After that we should now go to our model, which is CRUD model. But before working on our CRUD model, let's create our table. We should go to our database, migrations, and create categories table. We need a field called table string, and it should be named title. Save. And before running our migrations, there's a problem with the composer. I don't provide us folder app.services app service provider file. It gives a content length error. So for that we have to come to this file and use illuminate backslash support backslash facades backslash schema. And in our boot function or method, we can say schema default string length should be 191, and this will solve the problem. Save it and close the file. Now let's go to our command prompt and run our migrations, and we can do that by saying php artisan migrate and press enter. As you can see, our migrations have run successfully, and let's see to it if that our tables are created successfully. Yes, as you can see, our tables are created successfully. Now let's go to our controller, close our migration file. But before going to our controller, we need to load our table here. As you can see, protected table should be equals to which table? Categories, semicolon, and save it and close it. That's all we need with our model. Now we would be able to use our model at the top, which is located under app folder backslash and CRUD model. Now we are able to create a variable and call it categories, or it's a one category, so we can say category equals to new CRUD, and we can say category title, which is the name of field in our table in our database. It should be equal to what? Should be equal to what is coming in through our request, which is also title. The field name is title. Save it, and now we would be able to save it in our database, and we can say category save. Now after saving into our database, we can also declare a message or a success message that says your category has been successfully saved in the database. And for that we need to use session. Use session at the top, and now in here our method we can say session flash, and it should be success. What should it say? It should say that your category saved successfully. And after saving successfully, we want to redirect to route. Which route? CRUD.index. Now we save it. Okay, let's try it. Let's refresh our page first, and now we can say category 1. Hit create, expired. Oh, I think what's the problem? We forgot to declare CSRF field in our form. CSRF underscore field and save. Now we should be able to save our categories. Category 1 create. As you can see, it has did something, but it didn't redirect it to our index page. Let's see our database. As you can see, the category has been saved, but we have some problems with our redirect. Oh, sorry guys, simple mistake. We should declare return redirect to route. Let's try it again. If cancel, go back, refresh. It should be category 2. Save it. As you can see, this is our index page of categories. Let's go to our database, and yeah, it has saved it. So guys, this was how to create in Laravel. Now we want to read from our database and show it in our index page. We can do that simply by going to our CRUD controller. We want everything to be showed up in our index file, our index page, and it should be categories equals to our model, and we want all. We also want it to pass it in our view. So we can say categories, compact categories, yeah. And let's go to our index blade, and at the bottom we can create an HR, and at the bottom we can have a table, and the table should have T head, and we want a TH ID. Let's copy it, and the TH for title. Save it. After this, we need a T body. In here we need a TD. We need 2 TDs. std. Let's copy it, save it, and first of all we need to have a for each, because it's an array that is coming from the database, and we need to declare a for each for each one of them. We can do that by saying categories that is coming as category, and let's close our for each loop by saying int for each. And now in here we would be able to echo first of all our category ID, and second our category title. Let's save it and let's go to our browser and see, check if what happens. Yeah, as you can see it has created IDs, but it's not showing correctly. What I did wrong. Yeah, let's give it a tr also. And we also need tr here. Save it and let's go to browser and refresh. Yeah, it looks fine. It looks fine. So this was reading through from our database. Now we want to be able to click on each one of these categories and show it and be able to edit it. And for that we first need to declare it as a link. We can do so by grabbing it under anchor tag. We can only grab the title under anchor tag, not the ID. Yeah. And where it should go? It should go to href. It should go to our brackets route, and which route? CRUD.edit. As you can see in our routes list, it is CRUD.edit. Okay, let's create our this edit view in views and new file and edit.blade.php. Now what we want here, first of all we need an h1 which says edit the name of category now, and we can save it. Oh, we also need an ID here, because we want to edit a specific category, and we can do so by saying comma after our route, and in here we can say category payroll ID. That's all we need for here. Now let's go to our edit functionality. Here's our edit functionality. As you can see, the ID is coming through URL. First of all, we need to find the ID, and we can say that by saying category is equals to CRUD find what to find our ID. That's all we need in here. And now we want to load our view. We can say return view. Which view? Not CRUD, only edit. That's all we need for here. Let's refresh our page. As you can see, category 1, category 2, and if we click on this edit, let's work on our edit page now. This is our edit page. What to edit? We can say in here now our category's name that is coming through URL, and category which is title. Refresh, save and refresh. It doesn't work. Why? Oh, sorry, we didn't pass it through our view. You can say compact and category. Save it. Now let's refresh. Yeah, as you can see, it's solved. So now let's go to our edit page, and we want an input, a form, an input for editing, and it should be the form action should go to route, which route, and this time we need our CRUD dot not store. We want to update it, so update route, and also which category we want to update. We need its ID. You can say that by category ID, and the method should be post. Let's close our form, and we only need an input here. Input type should be text, name should be title, and a placeholder, and the placeholder should be update. Oh, sorry, we don't need placeholder this time. We need value that is coming through our database, and it should be like this. Value should be category arrow title, and after our input we need our button. The type should be submit, and its value should be update. Save it. Now let's see how it looks like. Great, it echoes our category name, and we can edit it also. Okay, now let's work because we are sending it to CRUD.update. Let's work in our update method. First of all, we need to find the category ID that is coming through the URL, and for that we can say category equals to CRUD, which is our model's name, and we can say find the ID that is coming. After this, we want to validate the data that is coming through our form, and we can say that by saying this: validate the request data and array, and we can say the field name was title required. After that, we now should be able to say that category title in our database field should be equals to the request that is coming from our form, and we should say category arrow save and semicolon. And after that, we want to show a message. We can say session flash, it should be success, and this time we want to say category updated successfully. And now we want to redirect, return redirect to a specific route, redirect to route, and that route should be CRUD dot index. Save it. Okay, now we should be able to edit our categories. Refresh it. Now we want to erase that one from it and say update. It doesn't work. Sorry guys, I had to pause the video to find the problem with our update method, and I found it, and that was that we didn't declare the method field inside our update or edit form, which should be patch or simply put or patch, both does the same. So try to edit our category 1, and if we change it to category 1 new and click on update, as you can see now it has been updated. And if we go to our database, and in here it's also updated. Okay, and this was our update functionality from the CRUD. Now we want to be able to delete our categories. First of all, let's go to our index.php, and in here we want another th. We should say actions, and at here we want to say td, and we want to link href, and we can say route. Which route? CRUD dot, let's see, it's CRUD dot destroy. Okay, CRUD dot destroy, and don't forget to also add your ID, because we want to delete a specific post. And don't forget to close your anchor tag also, and let's name it delete. Save it. Let's refresh our page. As you can see, it's delete. As you can see at the corner of the page, it is our post 2 and it is our post 1, which is what we want. Now let's go to our code editor. We have declared the route. Now let's go to our controller, and at the bottom of the controller, here's our destroy method. Our ID is coming through the URL, so we can say category equals to CRUD dot find ID semicolon, and we can say now simply category arrow delete semicolon. And after deleting our category successfully, I want to show a message, a flash message, and we can say success, category deleted successfully semicolon, and let's return redirect route, and it should be CRUD dot index semicolon. Let's try it. Okay, refresh our page, and now I want to delete this first category. Why didn't it work? I think I know what is the problem. Let's erase our anchor tag and declare a form, and its action should be route and CRUD dot destroy. comma, our category ID, and the method should be, let's see it, method should be delete. Let's close our form. Sorry, we don't need to, it should be post. Our method should be post, and we also need our CSRF field and our, let's copy this method field also, and instead of patch we can say delete. And now just only we have to create our button. It's a button type submit, and the value should be delete. Save it. Now let's try it and see if it does work. If we click on delete now, as you can see, the category has been deleted successfully. And if we delete the second category also, as you can see, we have no categories left. If we go to create new category, let's say category create, it's new category, we can update it, we can delete it, whatever we want. So guys, this was a CRUD functionalities and basic CRUD functionalities in Laravel. Hope you enjoyed working it, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It will really help me and motivate me to work more stuff like this and show you some cool stuff in Laravel to you guys. Thank you very much for watching this video, and have a nice day.